this way, and then I had their back, and I don't want that.
So if you can just get them to stand here, then when you're
Griffin, the Director of Lancaster County Academy, and on behalf of my staff and students of Lancaster County Academy, I want to welcome all of you, families, friends, and distinguished guests to today's graduation. Today, we gather to celebrate a significant milestone, the graduation of our students. This moment is more than just about earning a diploma. It is about recognizing the personal victories of each graduate who has overcome unique challenges to be here today. At LCA, our mission is to foster success in the face of academic, personal, and medical obstacles. Every diploma earned is a testament to resiliency, determination, and the unyielding pursuit of personal goals. Thank you for joining us today and honoring the hard work, strength, and courage of these remarkable students. We are here to celebrate not just the end of a chapter, but the graduates, thank you so much. It is now my privilege to introduce someone whose lifelong dedication to students and education has helped shape the opportunities of the people of Lancaster County Academy. Mr. Clare, a 1965 graduate of Mannheim Central and a current school board president, has served Mannheim and its community for over 68 years. Mr. Clare is known for his unwavering commitment to students, families, and educational equity. In 2017, he was honored as a Champion of Children, a title that reflects his tireless advocacy for youth. He continues this important work through his leadership as the president of LCA on our Joint Operating Committee. Please join me in welcoming a true advocate for education and our students, Mr. Clare.
Thank you. You know, when I first got on the LCA board, it was my first year on the school board, and it was one of those things, everybody else wanted all the other stuff, and this committee was left dangling like, anybody want to take it? And I said, I'll take it. And it's been a wonderful time. We had our only school called the Mall School in Park City. I'd walk in and it was tough to look at. We had like one line or two lines for all the computers that we have, where I think we're going full circle when we now have 2 locations. And dare I say where the second one's going to be?
Go ahead.
Huh?
You can go ahead.
I'll wait and let her do that. I know better. So, from the Lancaster County Academy Board, we welcome everybody here today and hope you'll take what you hear today back, and maybe everybody could just help at their school to get 1 or 2 people who really need this. And I think you're going to find that out from the speaker today. Thank you. I'm glad you're here, and have a good time.
Thank you, Mr. Clare. So, thinking of these students and their achievements, I'd like to share a short story that resonates with what today signifies. Funny enough, I was panically typing this at 9:30 this morning. It had changed as of 9:30 last night. Miss Pat, one of our teachers, had sent a meme to the entire staff last night of me. And the words underneath of my face said, "I am having the time of my life," a phrase I used at our board meeting earlier this week. However, in this photo, it clearly looked like I was not having the time of my life. Honestly, the meme made me laugh because as much as I love what I do, I'll be the first to tell you not every day feels like the time of my life. Some days are long. Some days are filled with meetings, midnight emails, sorry staff, and let's be real, sometimes even a midday nap. But even in the middle of that chaos, I couldn't be happier. I realized that there are 3 things that I hope we pass on to you as graduates and whatever comes next for you. First thing, find a job where you're not just working. Let me say that again. Find a job where you're not just working. The money will come and go, but the passion, that's what keeps you going. Find a job where you feel like you're not working at all and you're making a difference because it's something that you love to do. Number 2, surround yourself with good people. We have great people on our staff, and we have great people on our board that just care so much about these students. It's funny because there is a research fact from Northwestern University that found that sitting within 25 feet of a high-performing coworker can boost your own productivity by 15%. On the other side, if you sit near someone who isn't performing well, it can actually decrease your own productivity by 30%. The people you choose to have around you in your life is contagious. Make sure it's positive. Number 3, be a good human. How many times have we said this to you? It costs nothing, and it means everything. Look, I get it. Life gets busy, and like you guys, we still get in our heads every day. But kindness takes nothing. Tony Jack at the Amori International Center for Ethics and Excellence and an investigator on the Brain, Mind, and Consciousness Lab found that gratitude exercises are one of the quickest and most effective ways to increase your own happiness and make sure you feel more energetic. Being kind is selfish. Make sure you say thank you, give that compliment, and help your neighbor. Be a light in someone else's day. So, as you leave here today, I hope you remember this. Find a job that fuels your passion and surround yourself with people who lift you up. And above all, just be a good human. These 3 things will carry you farther than you can imagine. I want you to know that each and every one of you has brought so much joy, not only to my life, but our teachers' lives as well. We look forward to seeing how you use these skills and lessons you've learned here today as you continue on your own path. Remember, today is not just a conclusion, but it's also a starting point for your future endeavors. Congratulations, graduate, and we're here to celebrate you today and excited to support you as you move forward into your bright futures. Thank you. Before we begin calling our graduates to the stage, I'd like to take a moment to recognize 2 of our students who have been honored with special scholarships this year. First, we celebrate Thomas Helfrich, a May 2024 graduate of Lancaster County Academy. Thomas is the recipient of a $2,000 scholarship from the Donegal Foundation. We have Miss Linda Good here to introduce him and talk a little bit more about this scholarship. You are more than welcome to come up on stage.
Can you get it? Okay.
Thank you. Yep, absolutely.
Good morning. The mission of the Donegal Foundation is to promote and enrich the educational, cultural, athletic, health, and wellness opportunities of the students and residents of the Donegal community. We do this by working to bring scholarships to students and grants to teachers that aid in enriching the lives of those in the educational process. Today, I'm very happy to award a $2,000 scholarship to a deserving student in the Donegal School District. This student graduated last year, took a gap year, and has now been accepted at Lancaster Bible College. This student is Thomas Helfrich. Congratulations, Thomas.
Next, we recognize Alan Hernandez, a January 2025 graduate who was recently honored at the Mannheim Central's award night with the Michael Clare Award. Do we know him? A $500 scholarship presented in recognition of perseverance, growth, and a positive impact. This award celebrates students who embody resilience and commitment to personal development, and Alan's journey at LCA exemplifies these qualities. We're incredibly proud of him. Please join me in applauding both Thomas and Alan for their achievements. As we continue, it is my distinct honor to introduce our first alum speaker, a powerful example of what perseverance and purpose can achieve. Ashley Zink is a 2008 graduate from Lancaster County Academy and a proud alum of the Donegal School District. During her time at LCA, Ashley faced incredible challenges of balancing school while becoming a young mother. Despite those obstacles, she remained focused and determined and ultimately completing all of her graduation requirements within a year. But her journey didn't stop there. Ashley went on to earn not one, but 3 college degrees, and today she's making a difference in the lives of young people every day as a 5th grade teacher at the Eastern Lebanon School District. So please come on up.
Thank you. Second chances, first chances, actually just a chance. LCA gives students like me and these graduates a chance to succeed, a chance to break cycles, a chance to be better and do better. I came to LCA as an 18-year-old my senior year. I was attending, so living on my own with my now husband, but then boyfriend. Through circumstances that were out of my control after having my son, I was not able to continue at the tech school. They wouldn't give me a chance. I tried to get back to my home school, but they said I couldn't come back since I didn't have a C. They wouldn't give me a chance. That led me to LCA. My brother and a group of his friends actually had graduated from LCA and encouraged me to look into it. I walked into the Park City Mall with my son and was greeted with no judgment and an excitement that I was there. I was able to start school in February and graduate on time in June of that same year, not only with my 9-month-old son, but also pregnant. I beat the odds. In 2009, only 61% of teen parents graduated from high school. I was never doubted, turned down on, ashamed, or embarrassed at LCA because of my circumstances. They were the reason for the first time ever I felt like I could do anything I set my mind to. From this chance, I was able to continue on to get my associate's degree in early childhood education, bachelor's degree in elementary education, and finally a master's degree in elementary education. Fewer than 2% of teen moms graduate from college. I'm now married to my high school sweetheart. We have 3 boys, and I teach 5th grade English and love it every day. Graduates, you have been given the biggest chance of your life. LCA is your stepping stone to success. Take this chance and do better and be better. Congratulations to the class of 2025.
Thank you so much, Ashley. Her story truly is a testament of the power of second chances, resilience, and the impact of alternative education. Our next speaker is Millie. Millie is from our East Campus and from Conestoga Valley School District. Millie joined us at the end of September and from the very beginning left a lasting impact on their school community. Not only has she excelled academically, but she's also been a source of determination, resilience, and authenticity to our other students. If you were ever looking for Millie in the school day, you could often find her in our small workroom, holding impromptu vent sessions with other students, napping more than once, and engaging staff in meaningful conversations about life, school, and everything in between. Millie brought humor, heart, and honesty to our campus, and we are incredibly proud of her and celebrating her today. Please give us a round of applause for Millie.
Good morning, fellow graduates. As we stand here today, we have completed something big and have started our future. School is not for everyone, and school can be difficult throughout the years, but at the end of it, it's worth it. We all come from different backgrounds, and some of us may have wanted to drop out, me being one of them. But I realized that asking the teachers for help pays off in the long run, even if you don't like talking to people. The teachers here at Lancaster County Academy love teaching us and want us to do better and see us walk across this very stage we are on right now. Some days can be tiring and we just want to sleep, but I learned that when the teachers try to wake us up, that's them trying to tell us if we push ourselves, we will make it. As we stand here today and take our final walk and say goodbye to all the fellow teachers that have helped us, I wanted to thank everyone for helping me, especially Miss Vicky and Miss Kristen for getting me here today. Countless days they would sit down with me and work with me on assignments and would take up the whole school day, but they always made sure I was okay with my work and always answered my questions when they needed answered. I want to wish us all a happy future and that we all accomplished our dreams. Thank you all for coming today and seeing us take our final walk. Class of 2025 signing out.
Our next student speaker is Seth, a student from Lampeter-Strasburg School District in our East Campus. Seth's journey has been uniquely his own. He has never let anyone else define his path or make choices for him. And while he could be stubborn at times, even with Miss Vicky putting him in a box to change his perspective, we are so happy to see him at the end of this journey. Seth has discovered new ways to think, grow, and ultimately succeed. So please give a warm welcome to Seth.
Good morning. I would like to second what Ms. Amanda Griffin said earlier. Congratulations to the graduating class of 2025. So let's have a round of applause for them. We all came from different circumstances, and we all joined at different times here at LCA. Yet we're all united under two powerful principles. One, we never relinquished our right to earn a high school diploma. And two, we proved to ourselves and the doubters that we can achieve whatever we put our minds to. We showed tenacity and relentless resolve in the face of adversity. The challenges we faced came in various forms, but all can be captured through a galvanizing metaphor of a hole. I dug a hole because I was overwhelmed, and when I finally looked up, the walls around me were too high. Maybe you too felt besieged in the hole of your educational journey. For me, who always valued and had the expectation of being college-bound, when that seemed uncertain, I was devastated. All we needed was an ally who would regard our situation with understanding, to extend support, and offer us a chance. In my case, my allies were LS Assistant Principal, Miss Melissa Swar, and Lancaster County Academy Director Amanda Griffin. I would like to thank you both for standing by me. Thank you for throwing me a rope and a light in my darkest and deepest point. I would like to thank Vicki Maroli for being an amazing teacher who believed in my abilities and pushed me by entrusting me with work she knew I was capable of achieving. Thank you again to each of you. One of the most valuable aspects of this program was the job shadow requirement. I chose to shadow a retired game warden and current park ranger. That experience solidified my desire to pursue that path. That opportunity handed me a figurative and literal shovel, which I filled in my hole and climbed. I saw a future I wanted, and I believed I could reach it. Thank you to Mr. Keith Mullen for giving me the opportunity to work alongside him and for sharing his knowledge and experience with me. Most of all, for inspiring me. See, that is what high school should be. We need to try on careers to see how they fit. We need more shovels, more ropes, more lights to help us find our way up and out and into a future we can build and own. No one was going to climb out of that hole for me. I had to do the hard work, but these individuals offered me a new way to find my path back to my goals. So I want to congratulate you for sticking with it and fighting hard for your way out. Today we all stand on level ground on top of our filled hole, which means the only way from here is up, to aspire for greatness. That is what today is for all of us. It's not just a celebration of completion, it is proof that we have the perseverance, the grit, and the strength to come back from adversity. Moreover, we learned we do not need to do it alone. We are stronger because of the community sitting here today, the administrators, teachers, staff, and LCA, our family and friends. To them, we say thank you. So as you carry on, know that in our lives, we will be handed many more shovels. Sometimes you'll build, sometimes you might dig a little too deep. But now you know to look back to this day and remember how to get back up. Maybe, just maybe, you'll be the one sending down the light and rope, offering the others the message of, you got this, I believe in you. This is my plan as I begin my service in our nation's Air Force beginning this August. So I would like to say one last time, congratulations, class of 2025. We dug deep, we climbed higher. Now let's show them what we're capable of. I leave you with these two words in Latin, carpe diem, seize the day. Thank you.
Thank you, Seth. It's now my pleasure to introduce Dr. Ryan Axe, our superintendent, whose contributions to education and his dedication to our student success has been significant this year. His insights today will not only help celebrate our graduates, but also inspire them as they step into the next chapter of their lives. Please welcome Mr. Dr. Axe.
Thank you, everybody. I don't know who put me after all these kids with their great speeches, but there's a lot of pressure. So very great job. Very proud of all of you. It's an honor to be here and to serve as the superintendent of record for the Lancaster County Academy. I've been around it and involved in it for a number of years, but not to this level, and it's just amazing the direction that we're going, and that's all because of you. Recently, I read an interview with Jelly Roll, yes, Jelly Roll, the musician, and he was talking about his life, and he said, there's a reason the rearview mirror is smaller than the windshield. And if you think about that, that's really true. No matter why you're here or how you got here, that's in your rear view now. It all mattered. But the windshield and what's in front of you now that you're graduating is endless. And at your age, the possibilities are endless. So we're excited for that for you. When you reflect on what has happened in the past, it's all important and matters. But now that you're graduating, success lies ahead. All of you make LCA what it is and what it will become. You're laying the groundwork. You heard it from our guest speaker today. We want to thank you for believing in yourselves, and we want to thank this staff for believing in you. Every one of you that walks across this stage today is a success story for each of the districts that got you here and helped you get here. The LCA board, your school district, families, and our LCA staff are all very proud of you. Now go be great. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, honored guests, and most importantly, graduates of 2025, the moment we've all been waiting for has arrived. It is time to award the diplomas, a symbol of hard work, perseverance, and success. As we call up each graduate, they'll be joined by a teacher who has been instrumental in their journey at LCA. This teacher will share a brief remark about the graduates' time with us, highlighting their growth, their challenges they overcame, and memorable moments that define the experience at our school. Our first student is Naomi Lau from Cocalico. Come on up, Naomi. We warned them that they'd be up here for a little bit. Naomi from Cocalico, who joined us at the beginning of the year, has shown remarkable resilience in the face of challenges that most adults would struggle through and navigate. She has balanced school while helping care for her younger siblings, held 2 jobs at Panera and her local hair salon, and relied on school transportation, thankfully provided by Cocalico, often riding the bus early just to ensure she could make it to work. Through it all, Naomi has remained committed, consistent, and determined to succeed. But what truly sets Naomi apart is not just her work ethic. It's her sharp wit, her great sass, and her incredibly mature understanding of the world. She sees things with clarity and grace well beyond the years of her and approaches life with honesty, insight, and quiet strength that commands respect. She's also a gifted artist. For her job shadowing experience this year, Naomi worked under a professional tattoo artist where her talent and creativity stood out immediately. She has a unique voice, both artistically and personally, and it's clear that she's destined to do something special. While I would never wish this path on Naomi as she's walked as a student, I know that it has shaped her into someone who is fierce, compassionate, and unshakably real. She has been a true light in our school, encouraging others while staying true to herself. Naomi, there is no doubt in my mind that you are ready for whatever comes next. The Lancaster workforce and the world are lucky to have you. Congratulations, we're very proud of you. Thank you, Amanda. Our next student is Abby Rugg, and she'll be spoken about by Mr. Ben Weaver.
Thank you so much.
Abby has demonstrated tremendous work ethic and skill during her time with us. Despite her history of spotty attendance and some occasional transportation difficulties, she made the most of every hour at LCA. Abby often worked through breaks, and she completed assignments in record time. Despite often questioning her abilities, she's been an academic rock star in our midst, and often adapts very quickly to the styles of each course and quickly mastered their contents. Abby, this diploma is an acknowledgement of your skills, an affirmation of your ability to learn, and an important marker of your progress in life. On behalf of the LCA staff, and ahead of your family, your peers, and your community that thrives when you succeed, congratulations. Everyone is so proud of the work that you've done.
Our next student to be recognized is Maddie Rugg from Conestoga Valley, and she will be introduced by Miss Jennifer Turner.
So when I first met Madison, I noticed her on-point fashion. So if you know her, she's always usually very dressed up and beautiful. And then I saw her chatting with another student and smiling together. The girls didn't look alike, but I was like, they share private jokes, they can read each other's mind, what is happening, and they are sisters. They share a deep connection, Maddie and Abby. But beyond Maddie's style and contagious smile, I watched her blossom this semester as a student. She remained polite and cooperative toward the staff and peers the entire time she was at our school, in my understanding. My relationship with her, that's what I noticed. And I also saw her work especially hard this year to finish her academic coursework. So while she was working, she completed her volunteer assignments, and her supervisor said that she communicated clearly. She served with enthusiasm, she was kind and courteous, and she exhibited a strong sense of responsibility. In the midst of her personal challenges, she also continued working, and her supervisor at her retail job gave her glowing feedback. So that's pretty spectacular that you're getting all these other adults beside us to say how great of a person you are and all the things that you're accomplishing. I have appreciated working with Madison this year. She has been an asset to LCA, and I know she is going to be a fantastic contributing member of our society, and I'm very proud to know her. So congratulations.
Our next student to be honored is Millie from Conestoga Valley, and she is being honored by Lucas Schwartz.
Millie has been an absolute pleasure to get to know over the past year. There have been so many small moments I've had with her that reflect her sense of character, so I will share 3 of these memories now. I was still a college student for most of the year while working in the classroom, and when I came back from my winter break, Millie came up to me and said, "Where you been?" She was the first to do so, and it was a very simple moment, but it stuck with me, because in that moment, I felt appreciated. That little gesture said, "Hey, you were missed," and that meant a lot. It was a small gesture, but it was the sort of thing Millie often does. The culmination of all these gestures is a quiet but steady presence that makes the people around her feel seen. Another memory I want to share is when she recommended to me the Dr. Pepper blackberry flavor. There's no wisdom here, I just really like it, and it's one of my favorite sodas now. One of the things that really stood out to me was how hard Millie worked in these final weeks leading up to graduation. She pushed herself, really pushed, to get everything finished. And when she finally got the news that she was done, she cried. That moment wasn't just about the schoolwork, it was about everything she overcame to get there. It was about pushing through doubt, the kind of doubt we all face when trying to accomplish something big and succeeding. Millie, there is a finite amount of work that has to be accomplished. Even a daunting challenge, such as completing high school, is nothing more than a series of smaller obstacles. No matter how overwhelming a goal seems, remember that it is possible to complete. Each step forward brings you closer than you were before, and each task you complete is one less thing standing in your way. I'm very proud of you, and I'm very glad to see you standing on stage today. You've earned this moment, Millie.
Our next student to be honored is Latrell from Donegal, and he'll be recognized by both Pat and Vicky, but Miss Pat will be reading today.
Some people need two representatives. It's been 2 years, right? So we put together, with AI, yes, students, we do use AI occasionally. So we put this together for Trell. At Lancaster County Academy, he roamed. The Crossroads basement was his home. Trell Jones, legend, name of fame. Though punctual was never quite his game. He strolled in late with a charming grin. Traffic, he said, as he walked right in. But once in class, he lit up the space. Unless it was tyke, then he made a face. Math was his jam, not. Equations a breeze, solving for X like it grew on trees. World geography, don't even ask. He slept through class and still finished the task. A lover of music, beat in his soul, he'd nod to rhythms that made him whole. And when the stage needed muscle and might, there was Trell working to make it right. Kind and caring, soft like a bear, with time to lend and heart to spare. Teachers would sigh, if only he would stay, but they waved to him at the end of the day. So here's to Trell, with a laugh and a cheer. Because of you, school was more fun this year. Congratulations.
Our next student to be recognized is Seth from Lampeter Strasburg, and there was no other choice for this than Miss Vicky.
Seth, I remember when you first walked into LCA. It didn't take long before we realized you were a historian, a debater, and a natural leader. Your passion for history was more than academic. It was a reflection of something deeper, your desire to understand the world, to make sense of where we've been so you can help shape where we're going. You and I participated in discussions of all types and often entertained your classmates with our friendly banter and your desire to win all the discussions. You challenged me to write an American government course with that signature Seth confidence and honesty. The course was better because of you. As you were taking the course, you accepted constructive criticism with maturity and always used it to grow. That takes humility, and it's a rare quality in someone so sure of their beliefs. You showed that conviction and open-mindedness are not opposites. They can and should coexist. Few students could deliver a well-reasoned argument and show up looking like they just walked out of the boardroom. Whether it was a suit and tie, flannel in the fall, or the sharpest boots in the room, you've always carried yourself with confidence and maybe a little flair. Outside the classroom, your love for the outdoors and our national parks says even more about you. You appreciate the beauty and legacy of this country, not just in its history books, but in its landscapes. Your upcoming commitment to the U.S. Air Force is a natural extension of that love, a testament to your dedication, service, and patriotism. Seth, Lancaster County is proud to call you a graduate. I'm proud to have been your teacher. Congratulations. May you always pursue truth, wear it well, and fly high in every possible way. Thank you.
Our next graduate is Joe, coming from Conestoga Valley. Our letter is from Dr. Joy, but I will be reading it for her today. I'm going to do my best for you, okay? All right. Our next graduate, Joe Mackey, is a natural enthusiast who loves hunting adventures and resonates with the beauty of pheasants and known for their long tails and brightly colored feathers. Despite Joe's playful energy and sometimes entertaining antics at school, he showcases a compassionate heart and a remarkable dedication. Joe, a ball of energy, usually fueled by 3 cans of Monster Energy, had Pat worried most of the time, and that was definitely a highlight for Joe. While his antics all kept us on our toes, once he wrapped up his academic work and just needed his internship hours, the school could exhale. It was like the circus had left town. Despite sometimes being seen as combative, Joe's true nature shines through in his compassion and kindness, illustrated by his thoughtful acts of sharing food with the homeless and his respected contributions at HACK and the Benchmark program while job shadowing and volunteering. I was not surprised with the positive comments made about Joe, including being helpful and respectful. He's also knowledgeable about welding and construction work, impressing the CEO of Wicked Results during a mock interview. Joe's internship supervisor at Express shared that Joe is such a hard worker and very reliable that he will be missed. He has a good and graceful heart. His gratitude left a lasting impression on me, Dr. Joy, especially when he turned back to offer a heartfelt thank you after I dropped him off his last time at his aunt's house. Joe, I come across a beautiful thought when a pheasant crosses your path. It symbolizes entering a time of growth and new beginnings. Pheasants are a powerful symbol of transformation and renewal that undergo as you overcome challenges and emerge stronger. Throughout these processes, cherish the support of those who uplift you and encourage you to be better. Take pride in the choices you've made to achieve your diploma from LCA and your future goals. Stay kind and compassionate and away from trouble. I wish you all the best in your new exciting job as you enjoy the mountains. A heartfelt congratulations and a cowboy hat tip to you. And I apologize, Joe is a Penn Manor graduate. Before we continue, I'd like to take a moment to recognize the incredible staff at Lancaster County Academy. Our team is more than just teachers. They are mentors, problem solvers, and supporters who go above and beyond. They're the ones answering late-night emails and texts, offering encouragement when it's needed most, and ensuring that every student feels seen and heard. As you could hear from the speeches today, they felt exactly that. They meet the students where they are, and they believe in what they can become. I also want to recognize our school board and their leadership and their steadfast support for our mission. It's their leadership that has supported LCA's success and continues to allow us to thrive. If you can all stand and be recognized by our families and friends. That's you. Today, I also want to offer a special thank you. We have recognized them personally, but we have 2 staff members who are moving on to the next chapters in their careers, Ben and Lucas. Your passion, care, and dedication have shaped so many lives at LCA. You've left a legacy that will continue to inspire us all, and we're grateful for the time you've given us. Thank you, Ben and Lucas, and you are such an important part of our team. As we conclude the awarding of diplomas to these extraordinary graduates, we now move on to the cherished tradition that marks the official completion of your journey at LCA. It is my privilege to accept this class into the esteemed ranks of the alumni. Graduates, you have met all the requirements set forth and have demonstrated perseverance and excellence in your studies and personal growth. On behalf of our entire educational community, I proudly accept you as the class of 2025. Now, for the most symbolic traditions of any graduation ceremony, it's the moving of tassels. So graduates, please stand. You arrived here today as students. and you'll leave here today as graduates. Take a moment and feel the weight of this milestone. Reflect on your journey and the steps you've taken to reach this point. Ready? Move your tassels from the right to the left, signifying your transition into graduates. Congratulations. This simple act marks the beginning of a new chapter for you and in your lives, filled with new challenges and unimaginable opportunities. As you step forward from here, remember that you are equipped not only with the knowledge and experience and the relationships that will guide you and support you in your future. Thank you, everybody, for coming and being a part of our significant day. As we close this ceremony, let us send our graduates off with one more round of applause. We are so immensely proud of you and look forward to seeing the incredible journeys that you'll go and embark on. Families, thank you so much for being here with us today. We will take our graduates back and make sure they get their actual diplomas. And then they will be out here to enjoy refreshments with you. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for your service. Appreciate it. Good luck. Okay. Well, you're getting there, so.
Congratulations. So where are you going to